Tougher for the Montreal Alouettes.
Alouettes trying to go to 4-3. Send Winnipeg to its 6th loss. McGahey sent back to his goal line. Casey McGahey. And there's the two speed demons right there meeting, McGahey and Larry Taylor. Head-to-head there. Takes him out of bounds. One of his best returns tonight. So again, the Bombers, and what has been a very ineffective night offensively. A couple of plays here and there, but just have not been able to capitalize in Montreal territory.
Well, when you count up the number of essentially unforced errors from the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, if they're unable to come back in this football game, they're going to have a lot of regrets when you think of dropped passes, a few missed assignments in terms of the blocking scheme.
Armstrong. And those little slants seem to work well against this secondary that's right up on a lot of those receivers.
And Derek Armstrong, one of the best wide receivers in the league. Again, when you give him that kind of room, he's able to get inside position easily, and he provides a big target for his quarterback, Ryan Dinwiddie. It's an easy first down for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Armstrong on the short side again, top of your screen. Charles Roberts in the backfield. They got to get him going again. Head down. R.J. Franklin stretching, and will he get the spot for the first down? Just be a half-yard shy.
This is a good hard run after the catch by R.J. Franklin. Just a simple little flat route, but manages to fight through the tackle by the cornerback Davis Sanchez on the play. Create a second and short situation. Nice second effort.
Under 6 minutes now in the third quarter. Franklin a couple catches here. Roberts in the backfield, second down. Short yardage. Looks like the spot will give them the first down. Had to get to the Montreal 53. And what a season this has been for Doug Barry. You know, there was a lot of adversity last year too. The controversy surrounding Troy Westwood, the place kicking. Bombers were able to make it all the way to the... Look at this. Maybe they are a little shy, just a couple inches. All the way to the Grey Cup game. Everybody thought that, you know, they might be the favored team to win last year, win it all. And Kevin Glenn goes down with injury. Dinwiddie comes in. Valiant effort by him and the Blue Bombers there without their starter. Now it's Dinwiddie's team.
Reported as an eligible receiver.
There's been some debate as to whether the Winnipeg Blue Bombers are suffering from something of a Grey Cup hangover, recognizing just how close they were last year and thinking more about getting back to that spot and forgetting how they got there. The process of an 18-game season.
Dinwiddie again waiting for Murray Clark to whistle the play in. He'll go forward. Whoa. There is a penalty flag. A good thing that wasn't for a yard because he wouldn't have got it. He only need a couple inches. Head on head. Those plays, those are plays you usually see the quarterback go under.
You want to see your quarterback
Offside.
get low.
Montreal number 95, 5-yard penalty, first down.
So a moot point. They'll move the football. Watch this.
Dinwiddie gets way too high, trying to jump over top of the line and just break the plane of that first down marker.
That is not a 3rd and inches play.
No. No, that's an opportunity where he could have buried himself between a couple of offensive linemen to get what he needed without taking that kind of shot.
Again, Roberts right beside him in the backfield now. Takes the handoff, gets the edge. Charles Roberts. Bombers trying to get Sir Charles going here.
Well, this play is made by Randy Drew right in the middle of your screen, number 24. Takes his initial pass drop as a defensive back, but comes up hard in run support. Gets just enough for Roberts to slow him down to help out his teammates. Randy Drew, with all due respect to Nicholas Seta and Cameron Wake, this is a guy who had to receive some consideration as one of the best rookies in the league last year.
Big play here, 2nd and 4. Another little slant pattern. Oh, what a play. Again, that's the 2nd knockdown tonight for Davis Sanchez. Pass intended for Jamie Stoddard. And Aaron Hargraves was there as well, but the Bombers once again, Dwayne Ford, come away empty.
Well, Davis Sanchez has at times been critical of, or guilty of, giving too big a cushion to receivers out on the wide side of the field. That time, you saw him stuck like glue to Jamie Stoddard and made a play as a result.
Speaking of stuck, TJ Hill stuck Jamie Stoddard with a hit. Now, Alexis Cerna, couple misses tonight. This one from the 49-yard line. The hold, the kick is up, and this one is wide right. And here comes Taylor. And he slipped up, a penalty flag. But that is now 9 points that could have been Winnipeg's tonight that were not. Would have made it a much different ball game so far. Place kicking woes continue for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Yeah, this drama is a little bit too familiar for Coach Doug Barry, who went through this all last season.
Montreal, number 1, illegal block, half the distance to the goal line, 1st down.
We'll come back to Winnipeg. The Alouettes leading by 15. The CFL on TSN is brought to you in part by Nissan's Make the Call. Play on cfl.nissan.ca for your chance to win a trip to the Grey Cup in Montreal. And that's where the Alouettes would love to have a hometown advantage in November. Tonight, trying to get one game over 500. Take control of top spot in the CFL East. Winnipeg Blue Bomber defense has been on the field a lot here tonight, and the Bombers are going to have to rely on them. Jerome Haywood in on the tackle. Tom Canada, that front line. Doug Brown, Gavin Walls. Front four has done a pretty good job.
Very nice job on that last play. Great start to the series. This is an opportunity for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers to at least tilt the field and provide their offense with a short field with which to work. Big 2nd down play here.
2nd down, 6. Calvillo has to run. A hurdle and goes down. And a penalty flag for roughing Anthony Calvillo. A late hit there. And I thought it was pretty close. And it was too close, and this will move the yardsticks again.
Major foul, unnecessary roughness. Winnipeg number 27. 15 yards at the end of the play.
Kelly Malvo, that's 30 yards in penalties here in this 3rd quarter from number 27.
The Winnipeg defense gets pretty good coverage on the play. Decent pressure to flush Anthony Calvillo. We talked about how important that play was. Instead of pinning him and forcing a 3rd down, they end up handing him an extra 15 yards in field position at the end of the play.
Malvo pleading his case, saying he tried to hold up because Calvillo slid, but now out of the backfield. Coburn, where he's dangerous, read perfectly. That play hasn't worked so much tonight for the Montreal Alouettes, but everything else seems to be.